This morning in House Talk, brought to you by our friends at the Cardinal and Company team at House Smart. We are speaking with owner Adam Cardinal about the current real estate market in Rhode Island, as well as Don LaRiviere, owner of House Doctor Home Inspections. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Great to see you. Now, Adam, I know it hasn't been that long since you've been here, but talk to us about the state of the market right now.
Yeah. So last quarter we were in and we talked. It was that first quarter of the year was kind of slow, right? Coming January, February, like no one really wants to do anything. Now we're in the spring, the beginning of that summer market. Inventory is still super low, and we're starting to see those bid wars again. Still not advising sellers don't price it to the roof, because buyers think, oh, I have to go higher and higher and higher to get it.
Right.
And then you have less people show up to the open house. You have less people put in offers. Find the sweet spot, reasonably priced. Let the buyers dictate the true value. Let them bid it up if they want to.
Okay, now I've heard a bunch of people, look, they've been out looking for homes all the time, and they are trying to get a house and the contract falls through.
Yes.
What can they do?
So one of the main things we're seeing is, because buyers are spending so much, they do their home inspection.
Right.
And then something comes up in the home inspection that they weren't aware of previously, and now they're scared, and they're like, oh no, I don't know what this is, and they back out. And we're seeing, for instance, there's 747 single-family homes for sale right now, and out of that, we're seeing about 10% of fallout. So if they go under contract, 10% fall out. That's big. Now you've affected the buyer, the seller,
Sure.
all those people that are involved, the bankers, like everybody's affected. So a way to stop that is a pre-listing home inspection, and that's why we brought Don here to talk about that.
Yeah, I was going to say, Don, so how long have you been in business, and what are some of the things that you're looking for during, let's say, just a standard home inspection that you're doing?
Yeah, so we started back in 2004, so about 19 years. The home inspection is going to cover all the major components of the house. We're going to inspect the grading of the property from the foundation to the roof, all the mechanicals in the property. So a number of things could come up, and it would give the seller some time to fix these things before they put the house on the market, so that the negotiations don't happen at the end of the transaction, which could make the deal fall apart.
Right. Now, are there any guarantees or warranties that come with the home inspection? I mean, both of you probably see some things when somebody comes in and says, hey, look, I need a new roof, I need this, I need that.
Yep.
Yeah, so the typical home inspection doesn't give you a warranty. However, our company gives you a 100-day coverage of the home inspection, so things that might go wrong within that 100 days could even be an appliance, that our company would cover that under an insurance program that we carry with our company.
I was going to say, I've never even actually heard of that before. Is that something new or something folks have always been doing?
Oh, no. So we started this probably about 3 months ago. There's some new coverages that are coming out that some home inspectors are covering. Most don't, but we actually do the coverage now. And
we do have a couple of options for full house home warranties that cover for a full year.
Okay.
That buyers or sellers can sign up for, or sometimes the agents work it into the deal as part of the listing package.
So in case something happens, they're still covered under whatever warranty?
The seller's covered during the listing,
right,
and the buyer's covered for the rest going forward for the rest of the year.
Okay, now talk about some of the special offers.
So special offer, we're teaming up here, and if a seller...
You're joining your superpowers.
Superpowers unite. We're going to join up, and if someone lists with the Cardinal and Company team at HomeSmart, in the month of June, they're going to get a free pre-listing home inspection to make sure their deal does not fall apart. They'll be happy, they'll be safe, and they'll be worry-free.
That's really good stuff, and I know you've had a bunch of roadshow viewers come to you, and
yes,
you've either sold their house or helped them buy a house too.
Absolutely.
Which is a good thing. Nice to see you guys.
Thank you.
Great to have you with us. Now, for all of this helpful information on the market right here in the Ocean State, you can head on over to roadshow.com.